Oh, so it's Carnage. Okay, maybe I'll learn something.
It is Carnage, and we have Sedgehun playing Pistil versus Snake, aka I'mSolidSnaek playing Valder.
Oh, Valder, probably disgustingly broken here.
I could see that. Yeah, there's definitely a lot of production for building swords, so... And lots of opportunities for combat early on means, yeah, he's gonna get tier 1 pretty soon, so he could probably do some stuff with that.
Oh, we're seeing the weird, like, sword attacks early, which is probably something Mastro and I will never do, because that's, like, so against fundamentals that we would never think of it, because it's like,
Yeah, I didn't do
capturing a village is more value than hitting a sword.
Yeah, and then your sword can still cap the village after you hit it. It's like, why? You
I
can do
know
anything else.
we have seen the variant though where like if you position both swords correctly, you can like one-shot one of your opponent's swords early. But
I haven't seen that, so...
oh, okay.
I haven't looked at every game so far. This week I haven't touched Wargroove at all, basically.
Yeah, that's
So
one
a
of
lot
the
things are new.
that's one of the strategies I've seen newer players doing, and it actually looked pretty strong. So I'm very curious about that. Oh, but we have the fortified village going down straight away.
Yeah, I like Valder's opening here. He went right for the fort. I think that's what people say is good.
Please don't do that. I mean, these fortified villages are usually pretty hard to flip, so if you can take them during the opening, it's pretty good.
Yeah, and then Pistil is barely doing anything.
Yeah, just has to walk back and heal. Valder, despite this being early game and like he doesn't have groove yet, his early swords are actually putting up some good work in the south.
Well, usually I'm an advocate of only doing tier 2 with Valder, but on this map it's so chaotic that I think like his tier 1 gets very good value very often too. So it's like he has 2 threats now, 2 really big threats. Usually has 1 game winning threat. Now he might even be able to win with a T1. Because, you know, for example, if T1 is what makes you flip the fortified and then you keep it forever. Oh, going for the racks. Well, if he flips this racks with T1 and keeps it forever, then he wins.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually how it goes, but sometimes you go too much for one racks and you forget your HQ and it dies. So...
Oh yeah, on this map I think like the riverboats crit the HQ dealing some ridiculous amount of damage, right?
Yes. And actually, because
Oh.
of that early combat with the sword
Wait.
earlier,
This Valder is in danger.
he should be fine.
He might get greedy and go for the racks and then die.
There's no forced kill on him though. But yeah, if he does something dumb there, he could be in trouble.
It's not dumb, Mastro. It's greedy. That's a very...
It's
separate
greedy.
thing.
It's greedy. No, there's no such thing as greedy. It's optimal if it works, and then if you die, then it's dumb. So greedy doesn't exist, right?
I mean, it's a working definition, so we can go with that. Ooh, Golem on defense. Interesting. Kind of surprised he didn't build that in the north, but...
Yeah, Valder should be fine if he decides to be.
I mean, the dog goes down barracks. Oh, he's got the harpy there to follow up, so... As long as he can kill everything up here, he's fine. And it's Valder, and he's almost got tier 2 groove.
And yeah, I guess 2 riverboats work for every water side.
Oh yeah, haven't been paying much
Yeah.
attention to the water side.
Usually I was thinking like kinda need a merfolk to decap that full HP village, but yeah, if you just do that, it works. Although your opponent can like kill 1 riverboat if you do that. It depends.
Yeah, they get damaged.
And I'm
But
not
not
sure, like,
proportion.
your opponent getting an edge on that waterfront is good news, because we saw a lot of games kind of just ending to riverboat crits.
Yeah, when they get on top of your barracks as well as strongholds, like they just kind of end the game. So
Yeah, they do something like 99% to barracks with the crit.
I think maybe, you know, HQ and Rex shouldn't be right next to each other. Like put them on diagonal or something.
oh, but it makes it interesting though. It keeps your opponents. It
I
actually forces you to
guess.
care about that front more, which I kind of like.
Hmm.
It's fine, just don't get riverboat crit, right?
Yeah, but it puts you on a very, very short timer if you lose that front. Like if you lose it decisively, the game ends in like what, 2 turns? Which
Uh,
is very rare for water fronts usually.
I don't like that golem that much, because it's only gonna attack one side, and it's also like into a tower,
Rise from your
so
grave.
it's probably not the best.
Is that tier 2?
That
Yeah,
is tier
that's
two.
tier 2.
Okay, and now we're
You get
gonna...
it
These are
pretty
deads.
fast on this map. There
Yeah.
we go.
Oh, yeah.
You see the very balanced sword crit with double damage.
And now everything dies. No mates to do anything to the harpies.
I don't think that harpy. Oh, it does. Okay, never mind. Oh wow, look. The sword had the same HP and attacked one in a forest and killed it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. This
It's very
is
fair, right?
this is yeah. This is very good. This is Valder is incredible on this map. I mean, like, he's pretty incredible in general, but on this map he is especially so.
Yep. And the
Actually,
harpy takes care of the one unit over there that couldn't get one shot.
yeah, and he almost has. He's actually gonna have tier 1 groove after this.
Yep.
Yeah, she killed
I
everything.
mean,
The game is over. You resign now, right?
yeah. I mean, that's a lot of damage, as you would put it. There's like two golems, but they aren't doing that much really.
Yeah,
If they can kill like one unit per turn if things go well, but
this map is play everywhere, so golems are kind of limited, I guess.
yeah, you want golems when like you can make one big push and really decide the game off of it, or if the game has stabilized enough that there's not much fighting, so like fighting one area is impactful. But here, like something like probably a knight would have done the same as that golem,
Yeah, yeah.
and then you can invest more in somewhere else.
In the standard map, like usually golems are amazing because there are very few contested villages. There's basically one contested line. Here the whole map is contested. There's fighting everywhere. So golems do a lot less than getting many stronger units around the map.
I mean, this golem and Pistil are probably going to be able to take the racks over eventually, because like
I guess that's true. Yeah, the doubles and the racks are important. So I guess a golem there makes sense. It helps flip both doubles and the racks potentially. So it's like not bad, but it's still like you put a golem there
yeah,
and you're still
it's like
slower
you
than
have to look
Valder.
at the entire map, I guess. So Valder basically already took over the north racks, so Pistil is behind on that. Did build a dragon. Dragons are good on this map.
But I guess the golem that pushes their axe is pretty good. The other golem is not that great. But even the good golem, it does less than
Now,
Valder.
I wonder if is Valder gonna go back to his HQ or is he going to go down?
I feel like there's quite a lot of
fight that
pressure on that
golem.
stronghold, so
Yeah, I mean he probably didn't need to go fight the golem because he has a trap there. Also, yeah, if the golem only attacks one spot, then Treb actually counters it. Oh, Archer on Rubber. Nice.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
a good pick,
yeah,
actually.
that dies. Yeah.
Oh yeah, especially that's a dead riverboat.
So yeah,
Really
Valder
funny
doesn't
how
need.
it's more efficient for riverboats to go around reef tiles than to cross them.
I'm so not used to naval. I didn't know that.
Yeah, because like the river movement. I mean, that's not the name, but you know what I mean.
Yeah, it's
I think
really
it
horrible, I
costs like
guess.
4 to go on reef. But yeah, that's pretty harsh. Please use them more. This way we can see less Krakens in our games. And yeah. Oh, Sedgehun even has to send a dragon at this Rax because he feels he's not taking it over fast enough.
Yeah, and now my problem with this is that Pistil has groove, but no targets to use it on.
I
Like,
think
see,
Pistil could find some good targets if she went back towards her HQ.
yeah, she'll get
Pistil is pretty
targets.
good against Tread Blobs, right?
Yes, that's all true. But basically, the map here gets unmixed, so eventually we're gonna have a normal map, right? And then Pistol is gonna be really good because there are gonna be like normal walls. But this will be in like 3-4 more turns, and Valder is super ahead right now and will be even more ahead by then. So you're
Yeah,
gonna
I
have a
mean,
good Pistol,
Pistil.
but you haven't used groove at all, and Valder has won the game already with his groove. By the time
Uh,
you get one tier 2 with pistol, one effective tier 2 that you're gonna use on your opponent's army to do big damage,
oh,
Valder will be getting the second tier 2 or something. It's like she will get to a point where she's really good,
I
but the game
mean,
will already be over by then.
yeah. Basically, Sedgehun's only like real long-term game plan at the moment is that she has to basically get to the point where there's enough fighting every turn that she gets at least tier 1 every turn, and then when that happens, she can probably like make up for her like Valder's lead, but I mean she has to get to that point beforehand, and basically he has to make up for 2 Valder tier 2 grooves, because I mean the second one's coming.
Second one,
and
he already has
Oh,
grooves,
he
so-
already has. Okay, that's. I think pistol just needs a dumb lethal. You know, Valder doesn't expect it, and there is a big chain. It does a bit
Oh,
of damage.
no anti-air near the barracks, by the way.
Yeah, that harpy just got in for free.
Oops.
I mean, okay, like Harpy hit
No-
the
no
sword. It's not
mages.
that big, right?
And it doesn't look like water is gonna be a winning condition for Pistol either. 'Cause there's like a billion water units on the right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's
There's
only
also
this
a
Kraken
Kraken that
there.
just got built on the left. So now Valder is making use of the econ lead and investing into the water, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess pistol only wins here by some lethal, which is not even likely, but it could happen.
Yeah, I mean, that's always a possibility. Right? Your opponent
Yeah.
overextends, and
Yeah, that's why games in Wargroove tend to go for quite a bit sometimes.
Oh, I'm not sure. Like this,
Yeah,
you're-
Pistil probably should have went back to her HQ by now.
yeah, she needs to be there like yesterday.
also the position of the mage being built. I mean, I guess there isn't really a better position. It should have been built last turn, but you know, you've got Valder with tier 2 groove. You could just
Yeah, it looks like Sedgehun
yeah.
is gonna try to all in the HQ because he sent the golem over there, but the golem kind of needs to defend too.
Yeah,
Now
mage is
the
getting
swords are
sniped.
gonna one-shot Dark because they are now on flames.
Yeah, mage is dead.
Mage is not gonna die in one hit.
I mean, it's gonna die to anything now.
Yep.
You could have finished it with a harpy and then one shot the other sword too, right? Oh, you
once
wanna
get
hit
the barracks,
the
so
yeah. Hitting the hitting the racks is pretty good too, right?
Yeah, especially there's
hang
literally
on,
zero
did-
anti-air on that side of the
Yeah.
map now, so...
Did Sedgehun weaken that barracks by healing on it? That probably was a mistake.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that. So I guess what he did is probably better than what I thought.
Yeah, we see all the swords having fun. Well, there's not that much left to hit in range, so we've probably already seen most of the damage. But Valder has like a lot of the map.
Yeah, and the trap coming forward as well.
Can you hit overview for a moment? Just so we can see the difference here.
Sadly no. It requires me to mash a key and it's very unreliable, so I just tend to not go for overview.
Oh, yeah, it's fast,
Oh,
so you need
that's
to...
gonna one shot because the spear's in the river. Oh, never
Oh,
mind.
Oh, it was
it
close
lives!
Doesn't. Let's go. Spears counter Valder.
though.
That's a low damage, though. That's what we call a big value trade. Sword nearly one-shots the spear. But I guess it can never kill it, right? There's no -3 there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, now the golem has to come back, so he probably shouldn't have left in the first place. But I mean, a bit too many units now, so...
By the way, Valder has groove again.
Yep.
I mean, Valder also built a dragon last turn. Dragon reaches the HQ in one turn, by the way.
That's interesting, yeah.
I mean, I guess
More
Spears
important-
counter Valder until like he crits with them and he crits with the swords and then it white shots anyways. And you're
Oh,
sad.
yeah. I mean, tier 2 Valder sword crit kills basically everything.
You're
How
gonna
much
need
does it do to
golems
knights?
to wall Valder tier 2. If
How
he
much
can
does it do
crit
to
you.
knights? How much does it do to knights? Like what? More than 50, right?
Should do something like 50. Yeah, about 50. 50 on road, so like
Yeah.
a bit less on planes, you know.
So more important than reaching HQ, right?
Oh, massive
what's that?
pistol groove.
Okay, so we're gonna see the resignation now, right?
Yeah. Oh, imagine
That's-
if like you lined it up from like across the map and it led to like something interesting, but
He didn't have the
Yeah.
unit count for it.
no, sadly not. So, well played to Snake there. I mean,
So
think-
this was a showcase of Valder on this map.
it really was, and I mean this is also, you know, Valder's getting nerfed in the next patch, and it's a showcase of why that's gonna happen. But
And
I
he
mean,
might get nerfed again after. It's like,
maybe, but we'll see how he plays out first. But
I mean, it's a nice first nerf, but he's not gonna be as broken, of course. But he's still gonna be, I think, the best Shu. Not by as much, right?
yeah, and I guess Maximum Carnage really leans into him being strong as well. In the
I mean, he's probably gonna still be the best commander, because like the ones that were like the runner-ups also either got nerfed, or we are starting to consider they're not as strong. Like Caesar got nerfed, and Pistil, we're like, is she that good? So
Well, she was always like clearly weaker than Valder.
I think
But
any commander that can just do raw damage has potential, especially from range, which she has.
yeah, I mean,
Also,
damage tends to be pretty good because you can't get walled.
yeah, basically the game has very very high damage numbers, but not many one shots. So turning a 60 or 70 hit to one shot, and then erasing somebody's walls means everything can attack. And now you get a winning engagement where you otherwise got nothing. And the value of this, you can't calculate it with money. You just win the game where it was otherwise a stalemate.
Well played there to Snake. they go through. I actually haven't been really keeping track of like how good the results are from players, but I'll maybe do that at some point. Like we could look through all the results from this TYM. But for now, we're going to go into the next game.
Yeah.